Welcome to Unintentional ASMR, How to Start a Podcast, video series, episode 11. Today I'm dressed as a cowboy. I don't know why. We're going to start with the good stuff. This says you have to be in a state of play to design. I saw this online, an online episode of a Netflix show called Abstract, The Art of Design. And they were talking to Paula Shear, who is a graphic designer who did record covers in the 70s, famously known for the Boston cover with the UFO and the spaceships. I never noticed this, but those spaceships, those are actually guitars. Her design was that the Earth exploded and people were escaping the Earth. The rock bands were escaping the Earth. Now, when I look at that cover, I see a bunch of alien rock star spaceships about to take over the Earth. So that's interesting, that it was designed to be almost the opposite of how I interpreted it, and that's the way art goes. And that's also the way ASMR can go. ASMR, which has a meaning that makes you tingly, autonomous sensory meridian response, but mine means something completely different. Last week it meant always sending my regards. This week it means, shoot, man. Really? That's what it means. Okay, now I'm Axl Rose. Sweet child of mine. You can do so many things with a bandana. I like what he did with a bandana. He wears it thick, probably to absorb a lot of sweat while he's singing, but definitely a look. All right, sweet child of mine. This idea, state of play, intrigued me, and this idea intrigues me right here too, to just stick Post-its to your fingers and your thumbs, and then all day long, all you have to do is be like, oh, that's right. Stay in a state of play. Look at that. Now I have 2. I could have up to 10 ideas at once on my fingers, and I'd be on fire or confused. We're taking this one off. This was just reminding me what ASMR means this week. Hey, for those of you who joined my Patreon, thank you. That's very kind of you. And if you would like to join my Patreon, please do. It will go for things like costumes. Better costumes. So far, I'm just going through stuff that I have, old costumes. And this was a leather vest that my mom got from Banana Republic. And when she was cleaning out her closet, she said, "Did you want it?" And I was like, I'm not really a brown vest girl. Even a white button-down shirt, they're not very flattering on me. I'll show you. If I button this up, what normally happens is that it accentuates my long face. Now maybe it's not as noticeable right now because of this Axl Rose look I've got going. I kind of look like a pirate, but like the serious pirate. I look like the pirate who might be in charge of accounting, taxes. All I'm missing is a parrot and an abacus. To be a pirate accountant, you need an abacus and a parrot and of course a pencil, because you've got to keep track of those receipts. If I'm the pirate accountant, I'm going to be like, guys, look, I know you like to go out there and pillage, but someone's got to keep receipts. If anyone is producing a pirate movie, I would like to submit myself for the role of the accountant pirate. So just keep that in mind. This morning, what did I think was in my plans for the day? Pirate accountant, I probably couldn't have even put those 2 words together. But because I had this on my thumb, be in a state of play, you see where we got? We got someplace we didn't expect to be. And that's why you should put Post-its on your thumb. Now, if they made a movie, I'm sure as the woman pirate, they would be like, you have to do the taxes and the laundry, okay? And then could you also please mop the kitchen? And then after you clean the galley, would you please cook all of us dinner? That's what it's like to be a woman pirate accountant. My movie pitch for this week is Celine. the woman accountant pirate. I'm going to be the woman accountant pirate, galley cook, mopping the floor. I'm going to do all those jobs just like women do. But while I'm doing the accountant, I'm also putting a little to the side, just like Shawshank Redemption. I got captured. They were like, we're going to pillage this woman. You know what I mean by that? And I was like, hey, wait, don't do it. I'll do your taxes. I'm an accountant. And they're like, okay, you're not really our type anyway. And now I'm doing the taxes, but at the same time, I'm creating an alternate identity for me and moving funds around the boat. And then I'm able to escape, but now the pirate police are after me, and I have to decide, am I in or am I out? Am I going to go to pirate jail, or am I going to jump over the Grand Canyon in the pirate boat? I think I'm going to take the pirate boat over the Grand Canyon and into it. And if I'm lucky, I will land right in the Colorado River. And then I will live happily ever after, riding the pirate boat down the Colorado River in the middle of the Grand Canyon. That's Pirates of the Caribbean meets Shawshank Redemption meets Thelma and Louise. That's a good movie. See what happens when you play? There's another idea here, too, that I want to talk about that I think can help you this week. When you have something to do, and we all have stuff to do, and it feels hard, this is what I'm convinced of. Hard work doesn't have to be hard. And that's true no matter what you're doing, even if it's starting how to do an ASMR video series podcast. You have to have discipline, yes, which means every week I got to do my podcast, even if I'm not in the mood. The idea that something is hard is really a decision that we've made in our mind. We're saying this is hard, this is really hard. But I just watched The Martian with Matt Damon, and he says, and I agree with this, it's just a bunch of little problems that need to be solved. That's how he got off of Mars. So if you ever get stuck on Mars, just solve the little problems. Where'd my Post-it go? Right here. Be in a state of play while you do your thing. And I don't even care if you're designing rockets. Be in a state of play. Because at some point, and this happens in all the movies I've seen about rockets, at some point that rocket's going to break. And you're going to be down there at ground control talking to the astronaut, and you're going to have to say something convincing like, don't worry, it's not a problem. It's not hard. Okay, just put yourself in a state of play and start solving the little problems. And we'll wait here, okay? Be sure to call when you land so that we can send the helicopter out to get you. So there you go. That's it for this week. Solid stuff. A couple of great ideas. Keep it easy. Stay in a state of play. A terrific movie pitch. Oh, wait, I need like a pirate accountant face. So that's my pirate face. And then I'm writing down the numbers. Yo ho ho. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe.